Hello everyone and welcome to the Scourge of the Past Raid Guide Part 2. This part of the guide, it's not going to be centered around roles as much as it is kind of just describing how the next encounters come up. So when you complete the first encounter, you'll drop down to the hole depending on where you slammed the battery last, and you will be in a maze, so a tunnel system, and you will have to find your exit. Coming up here in a few seconds, basically you want to look for these boxes that we'll see on the left hand side. Those boxes will be your indicator that you're traveling the correct way, and whenever you come up to one of those boxes, there's typically a hole in the wall right next to it, as you'll see right here. So when you exit through this area, all you're going to do is just drop down, get on your Sparrow, and travel a very linear path to the next encounter here. When you're at the next encounter, which is the escape encounter, you'll be chased by a big servitor. So this is basically just a Sparrow racing part. During this encounter, you'll come across these buttons here. There are 8 total buttons that your team and you can activate. If you activate them properly, they will turn green and make a beeping noise, allowing you to skip the control panel punch at the end. It'll open up a room on your left hand side, and you will be able to travel into the room, jump up a couple of little barricade parts, and reach the chest at the end of the encounter. So that's basically it for this encounter. It's very linear path. You might want to use Sparrows that are quick summon, like a speed demon perk on your Ghost, and possibly reduce time between summons on your Sparrow. So that way if your Sparrow does blow up, you have a shorter cooldown and you'll be a little bit more on the safe side when trying to re-summon the Sparrow. If you don't manage to get all 8 of the buttons, once you hit the last room, the left side room will be closed. That leads you up to the chest. So just have one guardian stand by each of the consoles in the very last room and punch them. That will close the door off and prevent the servitor from wiping your team. On to the next room is just a basic jumping puzzle. So you basically follow the path here in the video and get to the tunnel system, which is yet another maze. Follow that to the left side. Once you reach a fork, you just continue left. So every time you hit a fork, you just keep going to your left. And that will bring you up to the last room, which is very linear. You walk through it, and you make it to the first part of the last encounter, which we will go over in part 3. Thank you again for watching the video, and I hope this guide has been helpful.